5 biggest coincidences you won't believe happen. Number 5. Poker luck. In 1858, British man Robert Fallon travelled to San Francisco where he got involved in a poker game at the Bella Union Saloon. Fallon won the poker game, which had a $600 stake, however, was accused of cheating. In an act of vengeance, Fallon was shot dead by his fellow players. Back in those days, there was a superstition that it was unlucky to take money won by cheating, so the gamblers asked the next person who walked by the saloon to take Fallon's place, and gave the person the $600 winnings as stake money. By the time the police arrived to investigate the murder, the new player had transformed the $600 stake into $2,200 in winnings. The police at the scene demanded that the original $600 of winnings were to be passed over to Fallon's next of kin. However, in a dramatic twist of events, it turned out that the passerby who took the dead man's place was in fact Robert Fallon's son, who had not seen his father in 7 years. Number 4. Double coincidence. In 2002, a Finnish man was hit by a lorry while riding his bicycle, 600 kilometers north of the capital of Finland, Helsinki. Around 2 hours later, the man's twin brother was also cycling on the same road where the incident happened and, you guessed it, was hit by a lorry, killing him. He died approximately 1.5 kilometers away from where his twin brother was killed. For the 70-year-old twins, it was a tragic ending and a historic coincidence being killed on the same road just hours apart from each other. The first twin did not notice the lorry in the snowy blizzard, and the second twin was unaware of his brother's death, as police were still in the process of identifying the victim at the time. Number 3. The bullet that waited. Henry Ziegland thought he'd escaped death. In 1883, Ziegland ended his relationship with his then-girlfriend, who, out of distress, committed suicide. The girlfriend's brother was so infuriated by this that he sought to shoot Ziegland, which he did. The brother, believing that he had killed the man who broke his sister's heart, then turned the gun on himself and ended his own life. However, it turned out that the bullet merely grazed Ziegland's face and lodged into a nearby tree. Many years later, Ziegland was clearing his land, attempting to cut down the very tree that the bullet was lodged into. Realizing that the task was too much for him, he decided to do the logical thing and blow the tree up using dynamite. The force of the explosion dislodged the bullet, propelling it into his head, killing him. Number 2. A hero once more. A local street sweeper by the name of Joseph Figlock was walking down the street in Detroit in 1937 when a baby fell from a high window onto Figlock. Luckily for both of them, the baby's fall was broken and the two of them were unharmed. If this couldn't happen again, well, it just did. A year later, the very same baby fell from the same window onto, I probably don't even need to say, but yes, that's right, onto Joseph Figlock, as he was passing beneath. Fortunately for the pair of them, the baby's fall was broken, yet again, by Figlock, and the two of them survived. Number 1. The deadly taxi. This next coincidence is absolutely mind-blowing. In 1974, while riding on a moped in Hamilton, Bermuda, 17-year-old Neville Ebbin was accidentally hit by a taxi and subsequently died from the impact. The following year, in the same month, Erskine Ebbin, the brother of Neville, was riding his brother's moped in the same street when he collided with a taxi. Erskine died as a result, but the most bizarre thing about this was the fact that he was killed by the same taxi his brother was killed by, which had the same driver, and to top things off, the taxi was carrying the same passenger. Bruh.